Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you're all doing really well. So the night I've just been sat and I finished all my housework today and I felt, what can I do? Like there's fuck all to do now. I've done everything. So because I'm bored, I'm gonna show you how I do my hair and my makeup. I'm gonna curl my hair. I'm gonna do a full face of makeup with Revlon, because that's all I use. I'm shit at blending eyeshadows and stuff like that. In fact, I don't even have any eyeshadows. But makeup is kind of like my weakness. So when it comes to like contour and stuff like that, no good. I don't really wear much makeup, to be honest. Like, I just can't be arsed with the hassle. But for the sake of the video, I'm just going to do it anyways. So let's crack on. What I like to do before I apply anything to my face is use the CeraVe moisturising cream. I don't know what it is. It's when I'm about to put foundation on, I like to put this on and then I like to just put it on top, because I find that it doesn't matter what foundation that I use, I find that my skin gets really dry afterwards. So I'm just going to apply this on and then wait for it to dry and then apply my foundation. I love CeraVe. It's saved my life. I don't know if I've mentioned in another video on my channel that I've suffered with eczema and dermatitis and what have you since I was little, and I've always had problems with my skin, and steroid creams have never worked. They've made us worse, in fact. But I suffer daily with very dry skin, and CeraVe's been the only one that's actually helped my skin. I've still got to apply it, but I'd rather that because I know it works than not at all. I remember as a child, I was really, really bad. Like, I was itching. I was, like, crying with the pain and stuff. Because, like, if I just moved my face like that or even just talking, I could feel my skin cracking and pulling. And it was a fucking nightmare, I swear to God. It's awful. But I have been getting dry, like, under here. You can probably see scratches. Because sometimes, right, like when I get out the bath, I'm like, oh, I can't be asked to moisturise. So I leave it thinking that my skin's going to be alright. But then I wake up the next day and it's horrid. So that's the story of my skin. Absolute pain in the arse. I'm actually waiting as well for my wax kit to melt, because I need to be waxing my legs because they're starting to become a little bit prickly, and as soon as I say, hey, it's got to come off. And also I need to do my armpits as well, because I forgot about them a couple of weeks ago, so they need to go as well. If you ever want to see any content on body waxing and stuff, let us know, because it gives us another video to do for everybody, and it gives me something to do as well. God, I say that like I've got no life and I do nothing with my life. Of course I do. I'm a little housewife. I use the Tres Wellness. I can't actually show you because if I move it, it's not going to be long enough, and my ring light is being balanced by my phone. So once it's, you know, done, I could possibly show you. But it's melting and it smells absolutely beautiful. I'm going to go through with what I have. So starting off first is we have the Revlon Photo Ready Prime Plus Brightening Plus Skin Tone Evening Makeup Skincare Primer. Swear to God, with this, it makes everything so much smoother when you apply your makeup. And I wasn't the one ever for priming my face. It would just be moisturiser, then boom, straight on. You've got to prime. Now, I could have used this before moisturising, because this is moisturising in anyways. It has complex infused with lemon extract and vitamin E and C. So it does make you, you know, your skin soft, and there's a lot of skin tone evening in it as well. But I just like to do moisturiser, then the primer, and then everything else after that. So that is the skin primer. Next we have the Revlon Colour Stay, and I've gotten this for oily skin because my skin can be oily but also dry, and I've gotten this in the shade 240 medium beige. It also has SPF 15 in as well. Next we have the Revlon Colour Stay Pressed Powder in the shade 820 Light, which is quite pale. That's because I am quite a pale girl, but love this as well. Next we have the Revlon Colour Stay Concealer in the shade Vanilla. Next we have the NYX Powder Brush, which is in the number 03. So this will be for the powder. For foundation, I use Real Techniques Beauty Blenders. I'm also going to be using some lip liner, and this is in the colour Toast by Barry M. I absolutely love this lip liner. Every time I put makeup on, I've got to have this on. I absolutely adore this colour. I love nudes, and I've had this for a while now. You can probably tell by the foundation. But I love this, and I won't have another lip liner ever. Next up we have Evelyn Cosmetics. Now I got this off Amazon, and I swear to God this is the only one that I'll use as well. So this is a nude liquid matte lipstick, and I absolutely love the colour. It's such a lovely colour. Like, obviously you'll see it better once it's on my lips, but this and the Barry M lip liner are best friends, I swear to God. Absolutely unreal. That's everything that I'm going to be using, so let's start with the primer. With this primer, I'm just going to use my hands to rub this in. I have seen a lot of people use this with brushes and stuff, but I like to be realistic on here, and I like to just do it my way. So I'm just gonna rub this in. It smells so nice as well. I got all of this makeup from Boots as well, and they were quite cheap at the time because they were on offer. Still in date as well. I can't remember how much it was though, but I know it was like pretty cheap compared to what the normal prices are. So I'm just going to move that down onto my neck as well, and just go back over. Now with the Revlon Colour Stay, I'm just going to, come on man, there's loads in. I'm just going to dot this around my face. Maybe it's the way I'm angling it. So I've wet my beauty blender, and this is going to give me a natural dewy finish. Now, when I got these beauty blenders, I honestly thought that I would get full coverage, but because it was my first time ever buying a beauty blender, I just instantly thought, all right, it's just going to be full coverage. No, with Real Techniques, it tells you on the packaging, natural dewy finish. So that's what we're going to get with these. I'm 31 and I'm still learning how to put makeup on, and I'm not gonna lie, it's really fun. I used to like buy loads and loads of random makeup from Poundland when I was younger, and I used to just put it on, like foundation, eyeliner, mascara, boom, that was it. It was always the wrong shade. Always the wrong shade, all the time. But God bless technology these days, because I never knew what my skin tone was. And there is a website that I use, which I'll link in the description. It's a website called Foundation. And if you already know what foundation colour you are, it also tells you what other brands of foundation that you'll be in theirs, if that makes sense. So I know what I am in number 7 makeup, and that is Calico. That's my shade in number 7. But for Fenty Beauty, if I selected number 7, Calico, and Fenty Beauty, it would then tell me what my shade is. I actually don't know what I am in Fenty Beauty, but I will find out. But I will link that in the description for you, just in case you want to go see that website to know what you are in your shade of foundation. So I would recommend going to Boots and getting your face scanned by one of the workers there and ask them what shade you are in number 7. And then they'll probably give you a card with the name on. That's what they done for me years ago, and they're still doing it now. So obviously once you know what shade you are, you can then go to foundation.com and it'll tell you another brands what you are. Because it'll ask you, what shade are you in this colour? What shade are you in concealer? Because it also tells you what you are in concealer as well. So foundation, primer. Right, now that this is blended, I'm then going to move on to the powder. Next is going to be the Revlon Colour Stay Concealer. I'm going to put this underneath here and underneath here, and then here as well, down the nose, and then on the chin. I'm not doing this in order. Like I say, I'm not a perfect person, and I don't play by how you're meant to do it. I'm just doing it in a way where I feel comfortable. Now it's time to blend all that in. Then the top of the forehead. Well, in between the brows. Underneath this eye. See, I am just a plain Jane. I'm quite basic with makeup. As I said earlier, when it comes to blending eyeshadows, nah, I'm no good at all. I do, however, suffer with dry eye syndrome, so it's not very often that I will wear eyeshadow. The closest thing I'll probably wear is eyelashes, false eyelashes. Not sure if I can go get extensions because of that. So I just use false eyelashes. I don't put any eyeliner on either. But the only way everything will work is if I use my eye drops for a week straight before I'm going to put makeup on. But that's a pain in the backside as well, because it only works for so long until my eyes start again. It's when I go outside and I have makeup on, my eyes just water like fuck. And it pisses us off because I'm always getting my makeup on point the way I want it. And then as soon as I go outside, there's eyelash glue in my eye. There's a big massive mark up here where my tears is spreading onto the eyeshadow. No good, man. Next, we're going in with the NYX brush and the Revlon Colour Stay powder. I just put this all over my face because I don't want anywhere creasing. So I do go OTT, but that's because I want to make sure that my makeup is going to stay and last. To get right in here because I'm terrible for creasing there. All over the eye, side of the nose. I just keep thinking what a waste of product this will be on my face tonight, because I'm going to be washing it off. Okay, that's the powder done. Now we'll move on to lips. I'm using the Barry M in the shade Toast. Sorry about the focus. I am recording cinematic style on my iPhone. Go like this. And then overlay my top lip. It's always this side that I knock up. So I do have lip fillers. I've had my lips done about 3 times and I go once a year for a top up. I don't go like every month, every 6 months, it's every 12 months. Definitely do some more, but I don't like to look false. I like to just look a little bit natural. Next, we're going in with the Oh My Lips liquid lipstick, which is matte. I like to cake this on. Look at how lush that colour is. I love it. I really do. I'm in love. Every time. Every time. You know something? I wish I had mascara, but I don't, because the powder that's set on my eyelashes is really annoying. That's the makeup done. Nothing drastic. In fact, when I move close, it looks weird, right? But if I'm back like that, I think it looks lovely. Like, it's nothing, you know, amazing, but that's just the way I do it. I've never filled my eyebrows in because I just feel like I don't need to. Well, maybe I could have done. However, I kind of be arsed. I've had my eyebrows microbladed, but because I have my ring light, it does make my eyebrows look a little bit lighter, but it's the makeup. So we are going to be curling my hair, and the curlers that I'm going to be using is these ones. Now, this hair curler is the one that twists around itself. So if I press left, it turns left. If I press it right, it goes right. These things are lethal as well because I actually have a scar on my neck off them. When I first ever used them, I didn't know what I was doing. And then it caught as it got my neck. So just going to leave them to heat up and then we'll get going with the hair. I was having a conversation with Mark today as well about my hair. And I said to him, do you think I need my hair darkened? He's like, nah, just leave it. And then when you need another dye on it, he says, just get the same dye as what you got the last time and just do it that way. So that's what I'm going to do. So in my last video I done about my hair, I'm not going to be darkening it. I'm just going to dye it as normal, but no more dyeing for at least a month. No more bleach either. Definitely not. Even if my roots growing, I know that that dye will cover my roots. I've seen it happen with people, so can't wait until next month. I'm now at the right temperature. And I just want to say as well, if this does not work out the way I want it to, I will just be straightening my hair. So you open the clasp like that, get right down to the end, and then I'm just going to do this. And then keep it there for like 10 seconds. And then just press the right button. And then boom, there we have it. Maybe I should have done it the other way, but I don't care. So I'm going to speed this video up because obviously you are going to be here all day watching us and that ain't fair. So I'm going to speed it up now and I'm going to hush. I'm not going to brush the curls out, but I am going to separate them with my fingers because I want to. But look at how lovely these curls are, man. Say it's like a beachy wave kind of style, and I love it. How good are them curlers? There's probably better out there, but how are man? There we have it. Makeup, hair done, unreal. I love it. So glad I done this video. We're now at the end of the video. If you would like to see more hair and makeup content like this, then please let us know. Give us a subscribe and hit the bell notification so you never miss a video. And let me know in the comments what kind of content you'd like to see next. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye everyone.